Welcome back guys to Final Fantasy 13. Standing in front of us is Cid Raines, the leader of the forces against the Fal'cie, against Cocoon in some senses, but, well, you know, for the people, not the Fal'cie. But for some reason he's down here at the bottom of the Olizandri's test. So it's time to find out what exactly has brought him here. Why is he here? What's he doing standing there?
Raines?
What?
Oh, easy guys. It's alright. Raines is a Sanctum officer. He's been helping us out.
Why are you here? Raines! You traitor!
I put you on the path. That was my focus.
You're Fal'cie?
Since long before we met. I did my best to assist you, as bid by the Sanctum Fal'cie. Now do you understand? The Fal'cie have watched over you, guiding your every step. The luck that saved you time and again was a deliberate machination. Why, you may ask? The Primarch, or should I say, Bartandalus, is crafting you into the instruments of Cocoon's demise.
We've been played for fools.
A Cocoon Fal'cie? Why?
Why? To restore the Maker.
The Maker?
The entity responsible for creating both humans and Fal'cie. Long ago, the Maker departed this world, leaving the two races behind. In a sense, human and Fal'cie are brothers, orphaned by the same parent. As for the humans, they forgot the order imposed by the Maker. They began to war amongst themselves for the first time in history. The Fal'cie focused on recalling their lost deity and returning the world to its former glory. This purpose lies at the heart of all their actions. Calling back the Maker requires a fitting sacrifice.
Yeah, we've heard. The destruction of Cocoon.
The lives of this world's entire populace in bloody tribute.
No. That's crazy talk.
I don't get it. Why do they need us? Couldn't the Fal'cie end Cocoon with just a thought?
Their existence is bound to the creation and maintenance of this floating shell. It is their very nature that holds them in check.
You mean Cocoon Fal'cie can't destroy Cocoon? They needed tools.
If we can stop this by doing nothing... we'll do nothing.
Noble. I expected as much.
You lied to us. What happened to your dream of rebuilding Cocoon for the people? Was it all a lie?
A shadow of a dream. From when I was human. It was change I craved. And once I'd built the influence to make things happen, there was change. I gained all the power I could hope for, but was a puppet with no will to wield it. It wasn't the Fal'cie who changed. It was me.
You were made a Fal'cie?
A Fal'cie, tied to an inescapable focus, a slave of destiny. I'd lost hope. I'd all but given up on dreams of freedom.
What are you saying?
I'm here of my own accord, not by Fal'cie order. Seeing you fight brought it all back. Brought back that future I once strove for. I too
will challenge my fate.
What?
Easy, guys.
If I can defeat you here, the Fal'cie plan will fail.
Raines!
I will use all my remaining power. I will set you free!
Set me free into death isn't the option I like.
Damn it, Raines!
Check out exactly what he's got to throw at us, what we can do to him. Stats immunities, we didn't get them all. Susceptible to slow is good. That means we can get it on him right now.
No mercy!
Thank you.
Yes, we can. Slow is going to be very, very useful for us. What other stuff can we get? We can actually get fog on him as well, supposedly. Get healing lightning. You need to heal Fang. Which would shut down all his magic attacks. I'm guessing we might only be able to get that one on once staggered. Oh, we actually got it on. So we can now only perform physical attacks on us. That's pretty handy. Right then. Executes powerful magic attacks. Well, we shut them down. Delivers devastating physical attacks. They're the only ones we have to deal with. We've got Protect on. So time to get out there again. Guard all you like, but we're going to build up your chain gauge. Unless you heal yourself with your debuff, sir, things are not looking good for you. What on earth? Combo attack? I need to watch out for that. If he keeps attacking Fang, we're going to need to quickly change to a healer paradigm. And hope to keep her quite nicely alive. Let's do a little bit of spot healing now. Just to make sure my debuffs stay on. And let Hope continue to buff that third buff on. Which I think is the deflinch, actually, not the dodge debuffs. Ah, we lost the buffs on him. We need to slow on him as soon as possible, in my opinion.
My triumph is near!
Let's get Curse back on.
On your guard!
My imagination, or did he deal a little bit more damage with that combo? I think it's my imagination. Now we no longer have his magic attack shut down. I don't really think I need to be this pedantic about making sure he's got the debuffs on, to be honest, but I kind of don't want to get room good either, if I have to be honest about things. Oh well, we'll just go for the stagger instead. Let's stop being pedantic. We can get it on him when we stagger him. His chain gauge doesn't build up fast on its own, that's for sure. In fact, he's casting it sooner to solve himself with debuffs. Let's get slow back on again, because I don't want him to constantly combo us.
My will is my own!
So you say, sir, you're growing wings. And here's a fair bit at it. Don't stagger him just yet. We can remove all his debuffs. And if we do that, we'll be in really good shape. I kind of wanted to remove his last buff as well, but now Fang's stuck up in mid-air. This isn't good. You're a flying guy, yet your weakness is to be sent into the air? That protect he's got on himself is terrible. He's more or less shutting us down. Let's quickly get the debuffs on him.
Thank you.
All in a wrist.
Well, that didn't really work well, but let's make sure we got Shell up and go for another round. This has not gone well, this fight. I did not think he'd be able to heal himself in any way. I thought we'd have already killed him by now, more or less, but he has some crazy attacks. Look at him go. Now he's got his extra wings. Did he gain anything? No. Capable of inflicting daze, though. That's pretty bad. We get slow on him as soon as possible. It looks impossible to cast slow on him now.
End of the...
I really want to get it on, but it's just not happening.
Cheers.
My will is my strength!
No mercy.
He didn't debuff himself after Seraphic Ray that time.
I must not falter.
Now he's got a billion buffs on him all the same. I need to get that off him anyway before dealing damage. This sucks. And he also got rid of all my buffs, so this is a really kind of nasty fight. And the fact that he's fighting back against my debuffs and countering with his own buffs, that's pretty nasty, I've got to say.
The Fal'cie have no hold over me!
And I thought originally the Fal'cie may have no hold on over him in the way that he's attacking us.
All in a wrist.
Technically, the Fal'cie could have actually designed for this to happen, based on the fact that it's also part of the training process. If they want us to be stronger, facing stronger opponents is going to help us in that fact. When you assume yourself, sir.
On your guard!
Keep trying to attack me as much as you like. It's not going to work. Build up his chain gauge while he's in guard, guys. Got our buffs. We need to get him before he goes Seraphic Ray again. I've made this fight last a lot longer than I really should have, that's for sure. It's probably going to be a 0-star fight. But so far, any enemy we fought hasn't been the type that removes our debuffs.
My will is my strength!
Or debuffs us en masse. As it's just about done.
Thank you.
Wait a second, sir, I need to heal. You're on guard, so we just build up your chain gauge very slowly again. We want him to go into stagger without certain things around him. Oh, I got fog on again, so he's locked down the ruin and all that. Of course, now he's going to do his physical combo quite a bit. Heal hope, quick! We should be able to get him staggered on this guard, so I'm going to go for it now. We've got all the buffs we need. We've got all the debuffs on him. Really, we just need to go for it, the throat. When he's not got Protect on, we can do a lot more damage after all. That's what I'm really hoping for right now. Going for the throat. Get up there. Our fight took far too long. Still a 4-star, mind you. Target time was 11 minutes, so we were within that. A nice amount of Christogen points. Tetradic Crown and Moogle Workshop. And a Crystime expansion, like I said, so we can get really nice, quick, big-ass bonus in stats from just going for the normal free rolls.
Ironic, isn't it? The only thing I wanted was a moment of triumph. How it ends isn't important. Just do what you know is right. Trust yourselves.
What? Did he complete his focus?
I don't think so. All Raines did was try to save Cocoon in his own way. His own way. Hey!
Where are you?
Snow! I think Raines was searching for a way to make us understand. To understand the frustration of being a l'Cie bound to a focus, and maybe what it meant to be human.
Seems Snow's ran off and done his own thing. Don't know where he's gone to. We got a Crystarium upgrade, so we can actually boost a lot of stats again really fast. Let's have a look around. Actually, I really want to look at hopes first more than anything. But look at the stats here. The CP cost is actually quite high again. But the stat gains themselves are absolutely massive. In fact, I might look at Saboteur before anything else. Mainly for the abilities that might be inside. Pain and Painga. What do we got further on? Daze and Dazegut. Jinx. And these are the ones we want. Deprotect and De-Shell. Hard to reach. In fact, the leveling from now on is very hard to do, but we really need to do these main rolls. So technically the main value for her is to build up that Saboteur as fast as possible. Even though it's going to cost a load of CP. Get to Deprotect and De-Shell. It's basically my main goal right now. That's exactly where I want to be. Because those two abilities are going to increase our damage with Fang in the party a massive amount. What else abilities does she have? No more spells apart from that? Well, that's fine by me. I don't mind the single target versions, not the AoE. The AoE versions are usually quite a bit weaker. Again with Hope, what can he reach? And Fire and Frost, but we're looking, if possible, Bravery and Faith. An ATB level, in fact. So we need to go towards that ASAP. I was kind of hoping to be able to go for haste, but it doesn't look like he comes equipped with that. Bravery and Faith, now that is a very nice thing. So we're going to go straight for them again. We're going to look for the choice talents, more or less, throughout our guys. And the main thing I'm wondering about her synergist skills, not that we're going to be able to build it up fast enough, is does she get hold of haste at any point in time? And Frost, we're never really going to get up there. Protect and Shell is the new ones that are available for her. So really we want to go with either something like Medic, just to have a really good Medic, but it's mostly stats in Medic, to be honest. Or Ravager. One of these has got to have ATB level in there for her, so we're going to look for that first and foremost. We've got Fire and Blizzara. Vigor. What's that up there? Aurora? Yes, Aurora. No gas spells. Flame Strike. Frost Strike. Accessory slot. So her main role is probably actually the Commando one. We look at it this way. But I definitely like her more as a Ravager when Fang's in the party. Wait a second, did I see that right? Dispelga? That must be a technique. Yes, it's a technique. Interesting. She can get Ruinga, ATB level is in Commando, so we need to really work for these things now. There might be time for some grinding in the future. Whenever we get to a nice place to grind, but right now, of course, Ravager actually has spells for hitting those elements hard. Mind you, I want to probably build up and round for just some straight stats at the moment. And work on other things later. Right then, I actually should build up the other guys as well, just in case, you know how that is. His main role is probably Sentinel, but we'll go Ravager. Just build up straight stats again, with an eye to looking at getting talents and techniques. His main role is most likely the Synergist role. It's most likely got the most interesting spells, bar water and all that. Definitely got the ATB level inside, so we're going to go for the ATB level with him. And he gets a lot of HP bonuses, strangely enough, compared to the others that were mostly strength and magic. And Vanille as the Saboteur of choice. That's probably her main role, so we'll probably find an ATB level somewhere in here. She can get Imperilga, Pain and Fog. Single target versions are pretty good. And mind you, it might be just best to go Ravager with her. She's already got a fairly great selection of abilities from a Saboteur role. So now they're fully buffed up and running after Snow. Let's quickly catch up and see what's going down. Our newly strength and magic orientated party, they've gained a lot of stats. Straight stats are good. It looks like a lift to take us upwards. Let's go back whence we came. Mind you, enemies strike. Bombs! They really want to challenge us with our new abilities though, our new power behind us. In fact, it appears that Fang's changed round to a more magic orientated person. I think physical damage is half though, which is probably why. But everyone's knocking down these enemies nice and fast. The extra stat damage coming in to put good effect in. Any more bombs going to drop on us from above? Actually, wait a second, we're going down. I thought we were heading up. And into yet another tunnel, the Central Conflux. Do we have more rooms to fight through? It looks like we do. More enemies indeed. Let's look around a little bit, have a look. They're fighting. Yeah, the monsters ahead are probably fighting. Maybe I should get in there right now. They're fighting a Pulsework Knight, in fact. Actually, I have to kill the small guys, thinking about it. They know I'm coming. I have to kill the small guys because they will merge otherwise. In fact, they all headed for me anyway. It was a trap. They were just pretending to fight and lower their HP, which is stupid. Man, if we get De-Protect and De-Shell on Fang, things will change. That's literally game-changing right there. Keep attacking. Get that stagger off as fast as possible. A lot more strength and magic to our name as well. Only 3-star though. Probably we could have snuck up on them somehow, but I didn't really see where we had that option. I'm just looking around in case that passageway kind of led to a treasure chest, but it doesn't look like there's any hidden around anywhere. None over there. That passageway is blocked off, so we're heading straight down. So there's the way back up, I imagine. We're up to the other side anyway. Let's just head down and have a look around. In fact, they all turn and fight me, which isn't good. You're supposed to be fighting each other. Kill the oozes. Once the oozes are dead and they can no longer merge, no, do not merge. Oh, you swallowed the other guy, which basically meant you just gave me the free kill. I need lots of healing now. Looks like that one guy's definitely going for Fang. Come on, Lightning, heal yourself up. Heal Hope as well. I'll keep debuffing these guys as much as possible, that's for sure. Well, I'm at a good HP total and I've got enough debuffs on them. Mainly protect is the useful thing.
Thanks.
Try to strike out stagger one as fast as possible. It says, but it doesn't really work that way, does it? Just use a potion, raise their HP really fast, and get back on the case. Man, it's so hard to bash these guys down in fast fashion. With Thunder on a stick, it's kind of like, boom! Insta-death. Look at the amount of lightning strikes that are coming down from the sky. Especially when lightning uses Spark Strike or something along those lines. It's just like lightning after lightning. Stop using the attack because we don't do extra damage until he opens up. And then we can deal super damage. Though for only 1-star rating. Ah! So there's no treasure chest hidden around then. I have not seen a single one on the way down. I looked around and everything. This looks like the passageway we're taking. Where's our destination on the map? Far, far away, in fact. Ah, this room looks pretty empty.
Bust him up or it's already over!
And they sent enemies to us at speed. Hopefully, yes, it's just the bombs. Otherwise, we could have been in real trouble. We still could be in real trouble, all in all. Because these guys are quickly going to self-destruct on us. Quick, cast your blizzard spells.
Appreciate it.
Yes, we need as much healing as possible. Because this guy's definitely going to explode. And we need to take the hit on. Ooh. Close fight. In fact, it appears the guy's still alive.
No mercy!
And about to self-destruct again. What on earth? That seems to be some kind of crazy bug that just happened. I was not expecting that. But the quick thinking of rezzing Hope and then going into a defensive paradigm and just trying to tank the blow rather than kill the guy is the only thing that saved my life there. I mean, it's 100 percentiles of death if I didn't do that right there and then. Oh, how dare you turn around? Can you see I'm trying to preemptive strike you somehow? Like, can you see me or not? Don't turn around. Yeah, you keep heading that way. It's cool. If I can stagger two of you, then I can kill two of you. Finish him off as fast as possible, guys. And we got the second one staggered as well. I'm so glad I waited for a preemptive with these, because this could have took ages otherwise. Keep building that chain gauge up. We should be able to stagger him before, if he keeps targeting Fang, before he manages to get the kill. Keep going. Now for the finisher. Oh, in fact, he died while we were changing paradigm. Interesting. We were given a lot of time for that fight, and we got ourselves a 5-star with clever preemptive attacking. But that's all for this episode, guys. We're going to see where Snow's run off to next episode, but with Cid Raines, well, killed, you could say. He completed his focus, but his crystal kind of disappeared. We don't know really what's up with Snow. So thanks for watching, tune in next time, and I'll see you around. Cheers.